Back in high school, I accidentally joined in a competition where I had to code a game, and at that time, I had no prior knowledge in coding or whatsoever. But instead of leaving, I enjoyed it. Because of that, I took computer science because I realized that coding is fun, and now that chapter is about to end. So, what will be my next chapter today? Hello, my name is Fakulime, and as I mentioned before, my time as a computer science student at UTM is coming to an end. And now I'm at a point where I had to decide, should I start working and find a place that fits my skills, or should I continue learning? Well, actually, I've already made my decision. I'm going to continue learning mainly because there aren't many places that accept diploma holders. But what course should I take next? Well, after giving it a lot of thought and asking a bunch of people for advice, I realized that I shouldn't be taking computer science again for my degree. And here's why. Throughout my time studying it, I noticed that whenever someone faced a problem, they just ended up using ChatGPT. But don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with using AI to help with your work, but to me, it's becoming too convenient. The thing about studying computer science is that it's supposed to teach you how to solve problems. But now that doesn't really exist anymore because everyone relies too much on AI. Still, I've always loved coding. To me, it's therapeutic. I enjoy the workflow of it, the structure of it, and how it works. And every time when I finish a project, there's this deep satisfaction on seeing it actually works. But then again, I'm still stuck in this big question: what should I take next? And how can I move forward without being completely dependent on AI? Well, the truth is, it's impossible. As technology evolves, the world surrounds it also does. So I thought to myself, if you can't run from it, might as well join it. And that's why I decided to take robotics and artificial intelligence. It's still a relatively a new course, so there's still a lot of things to explore. And I know robotics is a tough field to dive into, especially since I know almost nothing about it. But honestly, I think it's a refreshing change. It still involves encoding, but with a bit more creativity and hands on work. What brings me to this decision is that first, it's innovation of what it can bring, seeing how ideas can turn into something real, something that moves, something that changes the world. It's that kind of creativity that makes life more colorful, instead of being the same thing over and over again, like every new iPhone release. And secondly, it's AI, but not just to follow the trend or depend on it blindly. I want to be a part of redefining how AI is used. Because while AI can do amazing things, it can also be misused when people rely on it for the wrong reasons. I want to understand it deeply to use it for creating, improving, and solving real problems, not replace human effort or creativity. For me, AI shouldn't take over for what we can do. It should actually enhance of what we're capable of. Also, I would like to tell you what are the things that inspired me on making this decision, and that is to have fun. Yes, I know that this might not have anything to do with it, but it actually does. Inventing, coding, and making something in this type of sector can always be stressful and depressing. Like for instance, you wake up one day and go to work, listen to your boss, then build an app or something that the company needs, and so on. And that loop goes on and on. But it doesn't always have to be that way. These skills that you are learning so desperately can actually apply to the real world. For instance, PewDiePie, a Swedish YouTuber, made this little toy that recommends you on what you should wear or be aware about, based on the API that's sending him the info about the weather and whatnot. What I'm trying to say is that with this skill, you can literally do whatever you want with it. And it doesn't have to be serious. It could also be something useless or something useful. Doesn't matter as long as you have fun with it. The world is your oyster. And that's it for me. Sorry if I said anything wrong in this video and made you listen to my rant. And thank you for watching.